Hey guys, LionCat21 here. Today I'm just making a video on like all the props I have out right now. If you watched Gabriella Aiden's video on this, it's gonna be similar. I'll put the link in the description to his channel, but I'm probably gonna go into like some of the details on how I fixed some of these or how I got some of these. Gabriella Aiden sort of goes into details on like how he got his props and whatnot, but yeah, I'll put the link in the description to his channel. But yeah, here's the Jimmy Life Size Boris Karloff Frankenstein. I got him actually this year for Christmas. I've wanted him for so long. I'm so glad I finally have him. He, at the moment, does not fully work. His arms raise and his head turn. He lights up, but he's not making sound. It has something to do with the circuit board. The speaker works fine. No wires are off. It makes like a boom, 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 boom noise. And yeah, I got him off eBay. He does not have his original box. And for some reason, the base down there, on the bottom of the base, it uses like, it doesn't have like the plastic. It has like cardboard or something. So, it really doesn't matter. Here's Headless Help. This is a store display from last year that I got this year. His mouth might look a bit weird because I had to unglue this and everything because I had to fix the mouth movement. I added a spring, so because the little plastic bits here were stripped out, square shaft bits. So I added a spring, so when it goes, so it doesn't just like keep going down, like it springs back up. And then I'll have to glue this back down so it looks normal, but I'm waiting for a few pieces. But then the head holder bit, this right here, it might look a bit messy because it snapped, so I had to like screw it in and glue it and everything, but it holds. I'm probably gonna get a new piece for it. He now fully works. His motion sensor does not work. I have one multi-prop remote. I have this shaking skull here. Gabriella Aiden did a video on that. I have it just on his little tray there. Here is my life-size Hannibal Lecter, Jimmy Hannibal Lecter. I did a repair video and a review on him already. He 100% works. I fixed his body turn, his eye movement, and his mask. Right now his eyes are down, but normally they'd be up. But yeah, he does fully work. Here's Rising Reaper. He does not rise right now. This one, he's actually my brother's. It's something to do on the board, but he lights up and makes sound. Sorry about that. And since I stopped recording last, I brought out another prop, Jumping Cat here. I got Jumping Cat back in 2014 because I am a big fan of cats. I really like cats, so you know I'm gonna have to get Jumping Cat. Still fully works perfectly. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Here's this one actually has the original Techie box. This one is the Light Up Eyes one, Rising from the Grave Reaper. Down here I have a little ghost holding a pumpkin, which cracked, so I'll have to re-glue that. This is my brother's shotgun blast. I have one too. Mine is down at my Halloween area, so I'll probably be bringing it home soon. I want to mention Hannibal Lecter. He's from 2008, but I didn't get him back then. I actually got him this year for my birthday. My brother found him last year, actually. This right here, it's not prop, but it's just, I put electrical tape there, but it's just it looks kind of sloppy, but it's a battery pack, basically, for props of 6-volt, 2-amp. I mainly made it for, I'll show them in a second, but this Ghost Swing and Swing Swamp Hag, they only take adapter, so when I want to hang them outside, I have to make a big long extension cord so it'll reach to an outlet. So I made a battery pack for it. I'll show them in a second. Over here, here's my Peekaboo Clown from this year. His face actually is not too deformed, and I got the hands posed perfectly over his eyes, because the eyes don't come when they light up, they don't light up until right before his hands move, so you want to have the hands covering the eyes. Here's a Target small Rising from the Grave Reaper. Here's a Lurching Vampire. I got him in 2012. Right now I have his mouth open, so he looks scary when he's off, but normally his mouth would be closed like that and his eyes. I have it like that for now. Here is my brother's life-size Jimmy Ghostface. He found this as a leftover in 2014. He's from 2011. Yeah. Fully works. I had to fix the head gear split, so I fixed that. Okay, Swing Swamp Hag and Ghost Swing here. I have Ghost Swing just over Swamp Hag's legs. I actually found Swamp Hag is from 2015, if you don't know. I think she's still on the site. I'm not sure. But I actually found her in last year. I found her last year as a leftover. So yeah, I got her last year. I got Ghost Swing, I believe, in 2016, I think. That's the year. I got it the year she came out. It was actually a store display. Here's my brother's Pennywise. This is the last year model with the not too good speaker. They improved it on the new one. It's still not the best though. Balloon, he still works. Here's my brother's second Jack Straw. This was a store display one. A wire pulled off of, here's this. A wire pulled off of the relay switch, so I resoldered that for him. And I readjusted the chain for the head and the arms so they look better. There's Twilight Twitcher. I had to solder an LED back on his eye and the wires to the motion sensor. That's my brother's. Right here I'll show my side steppers. The Pennywise and Sam are from this year, and then last year was when he came out, Billy Butcherson, side stepper. I got them all this year. Here's my brother's Lurching Reaper. I'm not sure if you could tell, but this eye here is missing the LED because it blew out, so I need to get a new LED for that. I also had to replace the gear in his Lurching. That split. Actually, my brother got him last year, and for Christmas, he never lurched. Up there, I'm not sure if you can see. Angry Alice. I got her this year too, off of Mercari. She fully works. Here's my brother's Bone Collector. We got him my brother got him in 2010 when he came out, I believe. He still fully works. This eye, though, is blown out, this LED. And the head turning still works, but right here it makes like 2 clicks, tiny, tiny clicks, but he fully works. My brother has some freaky fabric to look like a shirt, kind of like the prototype. Here's Sam. He fully works. I have him on a try me button. The motion sensor, I actually had to hot glue because it didn't come off, but they had it like the shirt or the whatever this is, like over half of the motion sensor, so I just put it all the way through. Here's my brother's original Uncle Charlie. This is the online only model from 2011. I believe he was online until 2013. If you don't know, he came in stores in 2010. I have him on a Techie adapter because we lost his adapter, and when we had put him together this year, the wires got caught in the motor and the gearbox, and the thing kept turning, pulling the wires, and the wires all ripped out of the wire harness, and some ripped in half. So I resoldered them all back on for him, so he fully works. Here's my 2020 Uncle Charlie. He has no issues. He works fully. I fixed it, but this has happened with mine, and I saw it at a store I went to. Must be a common issue. So if yours does it, the shoulder frame here was like bent up a bit, so when the head would turn to this side, it would go up, so I just had to bend it back in place, so now it works perfectly. My face looks pretty good. That's a bit up, but yeah, no, my face looks almost perfect. Here's my brother's pop-up werewolf. He's from 2014, if you don't know, but my brother found him last year. I have him in the up position, and that's as high as he goes. Pretty sure they're all supposed to be this low when they jump up. And I had to resolder the wires, pretty much like all the wires pulled off of the motors. There's 2 motors in him, and the gears were jammed, so I had to fix that, but he works now. And then he wasn't popping up after that because they had glued onto the board. Wire harnesses come from the wires, and they had glued a wire harness not fully pushed down, so it wasn't making contact. So here's my brother's Krampus. He's works perfectly. They actually someone ordered him online, and then for some reason they returned him at my local store, so my brother purchased him because he really wanted him. Here's Punctured Pete. He fully works. I have him on the crate there. This one was supposed to be a store display, but I bought it, so this one's mine. It's mine. I haven't seen too many models like this. Like, there's a gash here and then gash here, but it's not too, like, on other ones I've seen, there's like more gashes and it's more dirty, and these gashes are bigger, but mine doesn't have all that, so I don't know why mine's different. Here's my Nightmare Harvester. I found him last year as a store display. He fully works. He has had no issues. Same with my Crawling Zombie here. I got him as a leftover in 2012. The reason his arms are like that is because I got him to fit between his legs, but his arms just are not clicked in place. If I were to bring them out, they'd lock into place. I'll show these. Here's my banjo playing skeleton. I found this at, I think, like a thrift store years ago. He fully works. I'll shortly show him. And I think his batteries are dead. This isn't Halloween, but I just have a Top Gun bear. It sings, I don't remember, but it sings a song. Here's a little Zappy. I found this guy this year as a leftover. He worked. Here's my brother's spinning head reaper. This one is the Fitco model. Actually, I'm not gonna show it because I have him right here and it's kind of be hard. But actually, on the bottom of his base, it says Pan Asian Creations. Pan Asian Creations and Fitco work together to get this guy, to make this guy. But there's like two different models. I actually own the Fitco model. It is upstairs actually. I made a review on it, and he has his original instructions, and on them it says Fitco. So this one is the one that only the head turns and the eyes light up. But then the model I have also, mine doesn't anymore. I probably need to replace the belt or something, but sways side to side. This one actually I did have to fix for my brother. The battery compartment for a long time was corroded, so I cleaned that up, and then the head was snapped off, so I glued that back on, and a wire pulled off the motor, a wire pulled off of the relay switch, and one of the gears was missing a tooth, but luckily I was just able to turn it to the side because the gear doesn't make a full 360 turn. So he fully works, but I could show him because he's on button, but the button's right here if you're wondering. But whenever his head starts turning, if I have the hood on, the head gets caught on the hood. Yeah, so I'll do a comparison video or review of him and the Fitco model. So yeah, here's my brother's witch broom. I don't remember the exact name. It would say on the box, but the box is in storage, I believe. Yeah, it just goes around. It works like a bump and go. It's actually pretty fast. Fully works. Same with him. He fully works. This is my brother's. A lot of these are my brother's. But Howler. Yeah, he fully works. And then since I showed the Howler, I'll show Demonica here. This is my brother's. But I actually surprised him. My grandma bought it, but then we surprised my brother with it. My grandma bought it, but then I brought it here, and it was broken. This was off Macari, and I fixed it all up. It has its original box. The head tilting didn't work, and the rising didn't work. Actually, when I opened it and tested it, the rising worked fine, except it wouldn't go all the way down because a bit of the plastic was broken. But for the rising, here, I'll see if I can show it. Nah, it's actually pretty hard to show it like this, but I ended up just taking one spring out for a locking piece, so it makes a tiny clicking noise, but it works. My brother wants the arms out, so he put a sandbag on her. It's on the Acres Farm crate. The wire was actually off of the board, so I looked at, most of you have probably seen the YouTube channel Joe Bean Videos. On his video of him repairing his Demonica, he showed the board and I was able to find out where the wire went, so I started that back on. If you haven't seen Joe Bean videos, I'll put the link to his YouTube channel in the description. So yeah, she works perfectly, except sometimes when the head tilts back, it like goes a little bit jaggedy, like it on Gabriella Aiden's channel. There's a video of her, a demo, so you can see, and a review, I believe. Here's my dead humor. I got him in 2013. He fully works. At one time, his springs were going really slow, like, because I would always at first leave him in the down position so the springs would get all worn out, but then I put new stronger springs on him so he goes much faster. Here's my brother's Fright in the Box from this year. Fully works. Brother's Ellie Hatchet. She works. Here's my tombstone lifter. I actually did have to fix him. He did not lift the tombstone. It was actually because literally the holders and that hold the arms snapped, and the little piece that hits the relay switch also snapped. So I super glued those back on, and sometimes the push tabs in here and these break off, so I just hot glued him. But he fully works now. And I'm not sure if it's a thing with him, but like with the Bone Collector, sometimes he'll do zombie barrels, and Twilight Twitcher actually sometimes does Bloody Mary. And then I believe the zombie baby, I can't think of the name right now, but it's the static one, does Uncle Charlie's soundtrack. But yeah, I stopped, I don't know why, but it scared me. Tombstone Lifter here actually started doing, not sure whose it was, but he started doing someone weird's soundtrack. So in my head, I didn't want him getting messed up, so I unplugged him immediately. But now I kind of want to know whose it was doing, so I kind of wish I'd left it going. Oh, Timmy Tumbles. That's the zombie baby that does sometimes Uncle Charlie's soundtrack. But yeah, he works. Here's my brother's, the hair's kind of in the way, but Lurching Zombie. He fully works now, but this one is actually a store display back in 2014 when he got it. But his head had always had a problem where when it would go up, it would like click and it would be kind of weird, and then the lurching actually stopped, the gear split. I actually fixed both of those issues today, so he fully works. Here's two, I just have them right here, Scary Flying Ghosts. There's their box. I believe this one's from 2014, and this one's from like 2009, I think, somewhere around there. Here I have my Graveyard Ghoul. I got him last year when he came out. My brother's Rocking Vampire, I repaired for him. The battery compartment was very corroded, and the rocking gear was missing a tooth, so I fixed all that. He's fully working. It's 2010 model. This is from 2015. It's a hovering ghost. I just have him on top of Rocking Vampire. A cat. Here is Sally from, I believe, 2015. Well, not 15. I meant to say 2018, I believe, is when she came out. I got her in 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. She fully works, and mine's eyes don't click too loudly, but they do click. So, I'm probably eventually gonna put, like, inside of the head like small pieces of foam or something, so it doesn't click as loudly as it does. She does fully work though. Actually, one year, we do these Halloween parties sometimes, and she fell when she was activating. She fell. Someone hit her, and she fell onto the moving arm. So I'm surprised it didn't snap or like break it at all. So yeah, she still works. And I have the 2017 Jack Skellington. There's not much differences between him and the 2018 model, except I believe he's still sold at some places like Menards or something. They made the black on the fingers darker, but I like this model better. And then here's a Zero, little hanging guy I have on him. He fully works. I did have to replace I did a demo of him, but when I was doing that, the belt in his hand going up was bad. I replaced that now, so that's good. So it works good. But this finger, sometimes it doesn't go fully. This string, I just need to make longer or something, but it's fine. Here is my brother's Menacing Molly. She fully works. She was a store display unit. My brother's Double Trouble. They were actually a store display for a few days, but he got them. Here's my brother's Mommy's Favorite from this year. She works, and luckily her face isn't too deformed. Her face isn't deformed at all. Here's Death Row. I got this the 2012 model. I got him in 2012. He fully works. Sometimes he has glitches. I believe I did a review on him, and I said in the review he has glitches where he will start up. Sometimes he won't even start at all, and it takes forever for me to get him to start. But sometimes he'll start, but then stop halfway through. He's been getting better about that. He doesn't do that as much, but he still sometimes does that. And here's the electrical box. I have rubber bands on it right now because one of the gears was missing a tooth, so I took it out. I'm trying to find a new gear for it, but right now, so the door just pops up, so it has rubber bands on it for now. Here is my 2012 Jumping Spider. Well, technically it's 2012, but I got it before I got it for my birthday in 2012. So I got it in the summer of 2012 before Spirit opened. So it's from 2012, but it's kind of like the 2011 model, Black Jumping Spider. The spider web isn't too much over anymore. And I think I've said this in a different video, but him and my bite-sized clown, I actually don't have right now. He's again upstairs. Were my first ever props I got for my birthday, and technically they both are my first, but bite-sized clown, they were both presents. I opened bite-sized clown first, and I opened Jumping Spider second. Like, I unwrapped and stuff. So even though technically they're both my first, I call bite-sized clown my first, and then him my second. Here's my brother's large Rising from the Grave Reaper. He did a demo on it. Go watch that. Here's a small Rising from the Grave Reaper I have here because it has no poles right now. That one's my brother's. This is also my brother's. Michael Myers. This is a 2018 Michael Myers. Which, in my opinion, is pretty cool. I still do like the original Jimmy Michael Myers. Like, I believe it was 2009 was the Rob Zombie Michael Myers. In 2010, the I'm forgetting what type of Michael Myers, but it had the blue jumpsuit. The new Jimmy Michael Myers for 2020 is okay. I really don't like the audio. In my opinion, the audio is trash. The new one looks fine, but it's still not one of my favorites. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Yeah, that's about it. This is just starting. I'll be bringing out a lot more props. I'll show in here real quick. I have some more props in some of their boxes. Rising Reapers box, Nightmare Harvesters. There's my Rusty's. He's in the basement though. This is the box. We have Uncle Charlie in Aiden, or Gabriella Aiden's original box for Uncle Charlie is in my attic, so we use this one for now. There's Dead Humor's box, the Light Up Eyes Rising from the Grave Reaper, the Target box for a Rising from the Grave Reaper. This is just the shipping box for Uncle Charlie, the new one. Frightened box, Howlers, Sewer Varmints, and then there's Sewer Varmint. Angry Alice's, I'm not sure if I said, but the Howlers. Punctured Pete's, the new Uncle Charlie's, Mommy's Favorite. There are the Sam Sidestepper, Billy Butcherson Sidestepper, and the Pennywise's box. My brother's Spinning Head Harley Quinn's box, Sally Hatchet's. That box is Demonic Dahlia's shipping box from last year. My brother actually has Demonic Dahlia, but that box is what Angry Alice's box came in. So I kept it because it was Demonic Dahlia's shipping box just for fun. Peekaboo Clown's box, Sam's box, Krampus's box, Michael Myers, Graveyard Ghoul. Oh, there's the witch's broomstick. And Headless Helps. And behind here's Ghost Swings. Right here is being worked on, but one of my zombie babies. There is her name is Agony Ann, I believe. There is the Harvester, my brother's, and here's my Cerberus. I got this. This is the last year's model I got for my brother and grandma surprised me with it. They had got it during the season still, but then gave it to me on Christmas. And here's a Dum Dum zombie baby shaking like. I'll stop that. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll show some of these one last time. Yeah, so there will be more props coming out soon, so I'll do some videos on them when I get them out. Oh yeah, here's the Spinning Head Harley Quinn doll. I'm not sure if I showed that or not. But yeah, quite a few. Show them all one last time. So yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and bye.